Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to be talking about self-publishing pages. Let's go ahead and get started. So in order for pages to self-publish, there's one specific widget that we're going to be heavily utilizing. This is going to be the asset publisher. Again, an asset is what we describe any type of content within Liferay. So what the asset publisher allows us to do is to publish assets or any asset within the widget itself. So the asset publisher allows us to configure it so that we can change the amount of assets that are being displayed and at what time intervals. So a lot of different ways that we can configure this to our liking. Since different types of content are considered assets, the asset publisher can also display different types of assets. So you can mix and match and decide what exactly it is that you want displayed within your asset publisher. So when we're going through the configuration of the asset publisher itself, there are two big settings that we first want to look at. Does the asset publisher display its assets either manually or dynamically? If we decide to set this setting to manually, then it'll be up to us to decide what's within the asset publisher. If we set it to dynamic, then based upon the subsequent settings, the asset publisher will then display assets automatically based on those settings. Going on to the next set of settings, so we can decide the source, where are these assets coming from, what types of assets. We can filter based on tags and categories, and we can also determine the ordering, ascending, descending based upon specifications. Another way in which we can have our pages self-publishing is through the use of display page templates. So display page templates allows us to configure and display content based upon a mapping between an existing page fragment. If we want to use these display page templates, the first thing we need is a page fragment on, a page. From there, we'll select a content type. We'll then decide which fields to map from the elements that can be edited within the page fragment. Feel free to pause the video to fill in the blanks, and then once you're ready, go ahead and hit play. So a few highlights from this video. Using the asset publisher, users can automate publishing on their sites. The asset publisher can publish content either manually or dynamically, and display page templates allow you to map content fields to the page fragment elements. So that wraps it up for this video, and I will see you in the next video.